Good morning or afternoon, whichever time you're watching me. It's morning for me. Figured I'd do a little get ready with me and just try probably a few new things, some existing things. I got a little sample one. This is the Fenty, that blur primer. I don't know, but some people talk really highly of it. Some people, don't talk about it at all. I figured I would try it. It has kind of a really light vanilla smell. It smells kind of good, actually. Feels really nice. I did get my lips done. This girl did amazing. I only have a little spot right here that's bruised. I thought down here was going to, but just... Funny thing is, they don't look like that full that they normally do. Usually I'm kind of... I don't know, shape's a little different. But this is somebody new. I started going to somebody new to have my work done. And she's done other work on my face. God, I sound terrible. She's done other things, but I've never had her do my lips. It just wasn't time to get them done. I like to wait as long as I can. I have really been liking this. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Now, I tried this before and I did not like it. But now that I've got the right color, which is funny, because the color I had was a little too dark and it just didn't look right. And I think I was putting it on a little too heavy. This foundation is so full coverage that, I mean, you don't need much. I literally use one squirt to do my entire face. Yeah, so I gave in and started using this sponge. I like this sponge, guys. The only thing I never liked about it before, which I had this way before Nikki Tutorials ever started talking about it, because I have been using June & Co stuff for quite a while. I love their brushes. You want to talk about a brush that, trying to see if I have one right in front of me. Their brushes are really, really inexpensive, and I love the way they have like these long, this is one of their fan brushes. They have these long pointy handles, but they are synthetic brushes, and they're really nice. I have quite a few of them, and they are very, very, very inexpensive, which really I was surprised. I like this Too Faced. One thing is, I'm not a concealer person. If I can get a foundation that I can use also as concealer, all day long. I don't know. Concealers just don't... Anything under my eyes doesn't react well. But this Too Faced, this Born This Way, it does. I just have to do it very light under my eyes. Nothing likes to... Is it like everybody that nothing likes to stick to your nose, right? It's like I go over my nose 10 times. I don't know why. I do my eyes even though I prime them. Actually, today I don't think I'm going to. I think, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw some foundation on them. I'm big on primers, and unless I'm doing a really colorful look or I'm using a pressed pigment, I'm not really big into the using primers on my eyes. God, quit saying you know, you ever notice, you know, it's funny, if you ever start videotaping yourself, you realize you say some of the stupidest things. I'll tell you, I don't do like a hard edit on my stuff. I'm just really not into really overly edited videos. Now, a few videos you will see. I'm just going to grab a tiny bit more. For some reason, I have some redness that keeps popping right there. I think it's because I have a brighter light on this side. You know, it took me forever to get this lighting right. But I'll tell you a little secret. If you ever pay attention to how I'm doing my foundation, I have really deep lines right in here around my mouth. I will actually take my tongue and push the wrinkles straight instead of lifting, so you're not really touching your face, and do kind of a pat and kind of rub out technique. Because to get down in there, if you really want your lines not to be as visible, you want to get evenly down in between the line and also around it. You want that to be very even, because if you keep that very even around there, you will make sure that, oops, sorry, you will make sure that, you know, it stays saturated, and it'll give more of a smoothing, blurring type appearance to it. Because if you try to keep any shadow from showing, you know, make sure it's really even right there, it won't be as visible to the eye. Now, I like to let this foundation go ahead and set down. I don't like to, oh, that's the wrong one. I don't like to go over it with powder, except for very lightly on my cheeks, just for blending purposes. But I like to go ahead and let it set down. So, did you ever notice there's certain areas you just can't talk? One of mine is I have such a hard time talking while doing my brows. I've been doing my brows a little different here lately, just with, instead of just going across, I've been going back and doing some up and down strokes, just to kind of help fill that in a little better, to look a little more natural. Like today I'm going to the doctor, so I like to, and if you see, that's my natural end of my brow, and I bring my brow to there just to kind of even it out, because it ends, see how it ends over here? It ends over here lower and closer over. I always like to kind of right at the edge of my nose, right there, and right there is where I like it to end. Kind of gives you a wayward spot to kind of measure it out. I've been going pretty natural with my brows, I think, for me. I don't think I could ever do those real structured brows that some of these girls do. They drive me nuts. I've tried to do them, and I end up wiping them right off. Just, it's something, I don't really like it. I just don't like that real structured, hard brow look on me. To me, I think it just kind of makes my face even more harsh. I have a bigger face anyway, so. But let's talk about Jeffree Star. Have you guys seen, he's advertising this new Northern Lights highlighter palette, okay? I haven't really heard anybody talking about this, but I did message Rich Lux today and tell him, because he did make a video about it with, oh my God, what's her name? Massacre. Oh, I forget. Anyway, they made a video, and I sent him a little message. I'm always sending him little things here and there. I talked, you know, just, we're not like friends, but, you know, I send him a little message just here and there. But anyway, that's my words. Anyway, Folkture already has a Northern Lights palette. I know they didn't copy his that fast. I think it came out back when the, I didn't see the actual date, you know. A lot of them have like a release date kind of thing on it. And I didn't see it on that one. I got a new little palette here, and I got this off of Poshmark. Actually, I got a really good deal on it. It was brand new in the box. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pretty Skin, I think it's what it, yeah, Pretty Skin palette. It's very, very, it's very light. I don't have a clean brush. I always like to use a clean brush so I can really get a good, here, this is about the only clean kind of angly kind of brush. I want to see this. There's a, it's kind of a contour bronzer type shade in here. I want to see what the tone, oh, that is pretty. Oh yeah, it is showing up. Okay. I didn't know if it'd show up. A lot of times, a lot of these lighter shades don't show up on camera. Oh, that is pretty. I thought it was going to be too light, which is crazy because is there a too light for me? Now, you see, if you let this foundation set down, you can just blend right over top of it. And it's very pretty. That kind of has a pretty tone to it. It's a nice cool tone. It's a real nice cool tone. Can you see that? And it's very light. It's very light, cool tone to it. I'm using it just as kind of a bronzer slash contour, kind of all in one. When I do more of a natural look, like just to go out for the day, I don't do a harsh contour. I'll just do a little bit of a bronze and just kind of darken it right in here, just a little bit, just to kind of thin my face out. And right across here, I usually do. I hate this. Oh, I wish that was gone. But I'm not getting Kybella. I was looking at it and I'm like, I am not that flipping vain. I mean, I'm a little vain. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie. I am a little vain. But I'm not that vain. There we go. I do like to bring the bronzer across the bridge of my nose. Very last thing I'll do with my bronzer is just kind of a sweep like that. Just to kind of get it in. There we go. But I'm not wearing a super lot today. Is this a cream blush? No. There's two different blushes, but they're almost identical. This one's a little darker, and that one's a little peacher. I think I'm just going to kind of go across both of them. Oh, no. That's way too much blush for me. No. Go ahead and blend this out. God, I don't like when I do that. That is way too much blush. I'm not that into blush. Damn it. Oh, it does have a, I just noticed it does have a powder I forgot in here. Let me see if I can get just into that and just kind of, there we go. There we go. I hate that. I say there we go so much. In my last video that I did, I edited it, and if you notice, it was a little choppier than normal. Sorry guys. It was a little choppier than normal, and that was because I kept saying and there we go. There we go. I don't like that. I hate when I say that. But, you know, it's what it is, I guess. I'm trying to get all the color out of this brush because I really want to. Why did I just do that? I just stuck it in my color switch, not thinking that I did that colorful look in there. Never cleaned it. Oh well. Dirty brush. That would be a dirty brush now. Here, let me grab. I want to go into this powder here, but it's so. The thing about these pans, look how tiny these are. They're like so difficult to get into, and I wanted to really try her powder. It's supposed to be her pressed powders are supposed to be really nice. Everybody talks about Charlotte Tilbury's pressed powder, and I just wanted to use it as kind of a buffing powder over this, especially because I did go a little heavy with this blush, and I'm not real happy with it. Yeah, I don't like heavy blushes on myself. There we go. That's a lot better. Much better. I don't want like a lot of makeup on today. So now I'm going to go back into this bronzer just a little bit because I've lost this here. Yeah, I've lost that definition there because I've put so much damn blush. I did not realize that blush was going to be that pigmented. If you ever try Charlotte Tilbury's blush, it is very pigmented. I'm going to take this. This is a crazy brush. This is a Y10 brush from Morphe, and she has a highlighter color in here. And this is a little denser brush for something like this. because her highlighter is, see, it's not like a real, it's not a real bright highlighter. It's more of a glow from within. And I like using a brush like this for that type of highlighter because I can really buff it in and get that kind of glow from within. If you use a little denser brush like this, almost like this is like a small, I guess I would use this as like a concealer really, but it's good for, see, it's kind of a glow from within highlighter. It's very pretty though. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just, there we go. So I'm gonna just throw, I want to put a little of this highlighter on my eyes. I got the, actually, I'm gonna grab this here. This is my, the Unlocked from, whoa, that was way too much. See how on it with a regular highlighter that cakes it on? This will go heavy, but it gives such a pretty glow from within with a lighter highlighter. I did not realize how much highlighter I had on there, but it's all right. I don't care. I'm gonna grab this MAC highlighter. I went ahead and I got this because I need to put a little bit of primer on my eyes. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit. I need some glue. I just need a little bit of glitter. This is a NYX glitter primer, and I got this because last year I got the Stylishly Mary from MAC eyeshadow and I liked it so much that this year they cheated and made it into a highlighter. So if any of you guys out there liked that last year from MAC and wish they came out with it this year and wondered why they didn't, they did. They put it in a highlighter, so you get this huge thing, and it's the same exact, yeah, I'll show you. It's the same exact one from last year that was Stylishly Mary. It was that gold with the pink pop, and it makes a great topper for eyeshadows. But if you put a little glitter glue down and you just pat it right on top, you get the prettiest kind of gold with a pink shift eye. I just love that. Isn't that pretty? That is so stinking pretty. And you can use it as a highlighter, but that is a little, see, it's a little glittery for me for a highlighter. Just taking what's left over on my finger and just brushing it over. But I love it on the eye. Don't you love when you just like go to pick something up and it's not there? My makeup wipes are gone. Somebody has came and stole my makeup wipes. What the heck? Oh, I can remember here yesterday. Yes, you keep putting stuff fall. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this room like organized. This is also my guest room. I am going on a cruise, and my mother is going to be staying in here. So, that said, I'm going to have to move out of here. Actually, you know, I need something to blend this out with. Usually I use my bronzer, but I don't want to do that today. I'm looking for a specific color. And you know what? She has one in here in the nude palette. I'm going to grab the Huda nude palette because I'm wanting kind of a, I'm going to take Tickle and Play because I want pink, but I want it kind of dulled out. There we go. I just want to lay that down right there just to kind of give it a little area to kind of rest in, because my eyes are so hooded. If I don't put something there, I'll have this all over by the end of the day. Blend that out a little better. I have that glitter glue there, so it's kind of not, it's kind of stuck to that, but that's okay. I just want a little bit of a wash of color with that. There we go. There we go. I hate that. Yes, I'll stop saying that. Oh my God. You know, it's like, that could be a thing. Every time you hear me say that, drink. God, you'd be drunk as hell by the end of this video. I couldn't do that to you guys. Alright, now, what do I want to put on my lips today? I have all these new colors of lipstick to try. I mean, literally hundreds. But I think I'm just going to go with, I want to do a liquid lip today because I don't have to keep reapplying it. I kind of want to do, what do you think? I think I'm going to do this. Oops. I think this is called like Bubbles or something. Bubble. That's pretty. It's kind of a pinky purple. It's a cool tone nude with a purple, little bit of a purple to it. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is a real one. I have some fakes, I found out. And I never realized how fake they were until I opened them when I opened a real one. Kylie Cosmetics has a very distinct dessert smell to her lipsticks. Very distinct. It's kind of like, it reminds me of cupcakes. Like a cupcakey kind of smell. But it's a very good smell. And when you open the fakes, usually have that paint with like a cheap lip gloss smell is what it reminds me of. But I always have to pat the edge. But that is a pretty color. This is like one of my favorite colors from her. I don't know if I really like it with that gold, that yellowy tone lip, but it's on. You know, I've got a little bit of, this is a little bit of shadow left over from when I did that James Charles look. And it's got kind of a purple, it's got like a wash of purple in it. You know, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta tone that yellow down a little. I'm not big on golds on me. Golds just don't look right for some reason. I almost want to put something else over this. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that out. You ever just feel like something is not the right color for a day? That's how I'm feeling today. I'm not liking this color today. No, I don't want to wipe out under my eye. Just gonna pat that off, and I'm gonna go in here. I've really been loving these white lies from Stila. These things are great. These are their new White Lies collection. And what it is all of them have a white base. But when you put them on, whoops. When you put them on, make sure that there's no dried around the edge. I hate that when they get up in the lid. There we go. Pick some of that up. But when you put this on, it has the prettiest duochrome. There we go. That's more what I wanted today. The green is the prettiest one out of all of them. It is the most metallic. I had that on yesterday and I got so many compliments. But this is pretty too. But yeah, I do like that green. I like that green a lot. That's pretty. This is the, I think this is a fuchsia. Yeah, this is Fuchsia Fusion. I might actually pick up a couple more colors of this. Just because I love a good white base duochrome. Because I'm more of a cool tone complexion. So silvers and white bases look better on me than gold bases, as you just saw. See, that looks much better, don't you think? I like that much better. And it looks much better with this lip. I didn't want to change this lip because I'm really liking this lip today. I don't know if these are lip safe, but I have kind of dotted this like right across the top of my lip before. Let me see how I did it the other day. I did it with a green the other day and it looks so cool. It's like on your lip, but it's not like going in your mouth, so, but I don't know. Do as I say, not as I do, because I don't know if that's really something you are meant to do with these, but I like it, so I do it. There we go. I just like it on the very edge of the lip for a cute little pop, and it matches the eye so well. Like I said, I don't know if it's eye safe, so do as I say, not as I do. I would not do it on your lips. Mine, I'm good with it. Anyway, guys, I figured I would just do kind of a quick get ready with me. Darn, I'm out of my... I've really been hooked on that, that Morphe spray. And I'm out of it, so... But plus, I have a very matte foundation on today. And I like to take this Too Faced, the 3-in-1, the Too Faced spray. It works very well with their foundation over it, just to give it just a little bit of life so it doesn't look so dead. Let me see if I can see. It really just gives a nice little sheen to it. That'll dry right down. And that's it. I'm just going to run a brush through my hair and be on my way this morning. And you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye. Everybody's doing all these extra filming and whatnot. Let me try to make sure, because I've never filmed with this. But everybody's doing extra filming, so I figured, why the hell not? Let me film a little extra for you guys. And what that is I'm going to walk out in the middle of my street, yes. And I'm going to show you the incredible view that we get when there is a shuttle takeoff. Not a shuttle, but a rocket. One of those thingamadahickeys. It was supposed to have taken off, but where'd it go? You guys, if you guys haven't seen my other one, I did the one where we were actually at NASA in the employee area. So, here it comes. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. See that little... There we go. See that dot? Whoops. That is the shuttle. And you're seeing it from the... Sorry, I'm trying not to move. You're seeing it from the middle of my street. Is that not pretty cool? Everybody talks about how it goes in an angle and it does this and it does that. It is going at a slight angle, but actually this one's going up pretty straight. So, and you can see it for a pretty long time. I don't know if you guys... You can't really hear it because we've got construction going on. There was a little puff of cloud that was the other type of engine kicking in, I think is what it was. And I can see it with my naked eye. I just can't see it with the camera now. So let me zoom out. I figured I would do something cool. Everybody's doing Vlogmas and this and that, and I've never really done that kind of thing. So I figured I would do that. That is kind of how we get to see the shuttles here. I thought it was pretty cool. But anyway, I will vlog a little more later on, and I will see you then.